I can sense that by you just even reading the title, seeing the thumbnail, your anger levels have gone a bit higher. And you're thinking, how can you say that? How can this guy even think that? Well, yes, I am happy, with an asterisk in there, to pay scalper prices. Let me explain.
If you're looking for a cheap Windows 10 OEM license, then look no further. bobkeys.com is a website where you can purchase all sorts of keys and licenses for very affordable prices. With a Tech Notice discount, you'll be able to get the Windows 10 Pro license 25% off. To purchase the license, click on the link in the description or search for Windows 10 license on bobkeys.com. Then add the product to the cart and press proceed checkout. Remember to add the 25% discount code and complete the order. Once you have the license key, click here, paste in the license, and you're all done. Check out bobkeys.com in the description below.
Let me put one more graphics card box over here. Just feels better for, what you're looking at. By the way, if you want to click off and just listen to this, by minimizing the window, it's absolutely fine because you're not going to see any amazing b-roll. I'm just going to rant a little bit on the topic. And before you're going to start typing swear words in the comment section below, just hear me out, especially if you are a content creator or if you want to see or hear a content creator's point of view. Just to kind of annoy or, get the anger fueled a little bit more, let me just go back a little bit and tell you that, yes, I've actually done it. We've paid quite a bit more MSRP for quite a few graphics cards and quite a few processors. Now, it's not important what we paid for the processors or for the graphics cards because it needs to be put in perspective. So let me rewind a little bit and start going back a little bit so you know where I'm coming from. So first of all, I made this YouTube shorts of a graphics card we bought from Amazon. We paid a few times MSRP for it. Basically, the graphics card came completely used. It wasn't brand new, but it was listed as brand new. So we bought it, but obviously it wasn't new. So there was no films on, no seals were broken. It was all put back in the box, Anyway, just go and check out the video if you want to see that. But basically, after posting that video, it quickly got quite a lot of views. I think it's got all over 500,000 views by now. And people were saying that, oh, how can you do that? You effing this and effing that. And there was more comments that went into the for review on the section on YouTube. If you know how YouTube works, I've automatically put that if you start swearing or something, they get deleted or banned automatically from the comment section below. But there was so many people saying ridiculous stuff about the situation, saying how can you buy so many times MSRP, you're part of the problem, you effing this and effing that, and you SS, all sorts of swear words you can think of. You could find them. I would like to show them some of these here, but just to embarrass some of the haters. But you know what, I'm not sure if that is okay to do, just put stuff, because there's still swear words there, so I'd have to blur loads of them out. Just believe me, there's quite a lot of angry comments. I think there's few still out there that didn't get banned and kind of managed to ditch the swear words. So if you want to check that out, go check them out. But basically, people were angry because I paid scalper prices for a graphics card that should be much, much cheaper. And the biggest question that you're still probably wondering is, why on earth would you do that? Why on earth would you pay more for something that isn't worth that much or wasn't released with that kind of price? Saying it's not worth that much is a little bit, different kind of topic or different term. So the reason we got this graphics card and paid loads more for it, we got the 3090 and we paid quite a bit more, almost 2 times. No, a bit less than 2 times the MSRP. And the reason we got that is because the person who we were building this PC for uses that PC, or we're going to use this PC for everyday work, and it needs it for the work. Okay, you're thinking, yeah, so what? It needs it for work. Why are you still paying that much? So the whole PC cost around £5,000 here in the UK. If you haven't seen that video about the PC build, go check it out. Black, completely black. I think I called it Black Plague for the name the PC, Black Plague. Basically, that person was already working on 3 iMacs and 1 Mac Mini like combined together trying to do their work, and it just wasn't working. The computers were crashing, the programs were crashing, it wasn't working. So then the option was for him to think, okay, I just can't do my work, like my actual work, the business is suffering because the hardware, the tools that I'm using can't just keep up, right? And they can't postpone it or say, don't worry, I'll buy a PC when it gets cheaper, or I'll buy a Mac when that gets cheaper. Well, that never happens. But the other option was to buy a Mac Pro that has a lot of, horsepower, a lot of just pure power on it, and that would have cost him over 15 grand. Yes, over 15 grand. Like, you could buy a car for that. The other option would be to pay scalper prices for a PC and get it built for work, and that costs roughly 5 grand or 5.5 grand. And now, after the PC was built, he sent me a message and said, I can't believe I didn't do this before, because like my work, my business has changed how smoothly it runs. And by paying scalper prices, let's put it in this way, we just save him 10 grand. Whoa, right? Seems like quite a good business decision. Now, if you're a gamer or if you're a hobbyist and you've just been desperately waiting for a graphics card, listen, I understand. Like, I haven't bought a single graphics card for myself because I just can't afford it myself, right? And because my workstation still works with my, 2060, I'm not going to pay a ridiculous price just to get an upgrade, right? And when that graphics card breaks though, I will pay the scalper prices, and I'm happy to pay it because there's no other option. Now, let me put it this way. Let's say the world is like, you want it, or like everyone wants it. All the graphics cards are going to be only sold on MSRP. Let's say there's some kind of law that you can't sell the graphics cards over MSRP, or you just can't raise the prices of a graphics card. So what happens then? Because the demand doesn't change, so everyone still needs the graphics card. People need it for work. Some people just literally need it in order to, pay the bills for their rent, mortgage, food, car, whatever they do. They need graphics card for their work because it's part of their, work, business. You understand that, right? So then what happens is you're going to sign up to a queue hoping to get the graphics card MSRP, but you might be like, I don't know, queue position 15,000. And you might be saying like, estimated time for your GPU will be in 18 months time. Like, what are you going to do 18 months when you can't do your work? Some people need the graphics cards or the processors right now for the work, and for them it's better to pay the scalper prices, the whatever X times over MSRP, than to wait, because it's just smart business decision. And as much as they hate and we all hate, don't get this wrong, we all flipping hate that the graphics cards are so expensive and you can't get that, and it's absolutely ridiculous, but it's better than actually waiting on a line, MSRP graphics card that who knows when you're gonna get it, because you're just gonna need it. So basically, what I'm trying to tell you is that if you're a working professional on the field, whatever content creation you do or workstation you need, sometimes, the software uses graphics card and you just desperately need it. It's okay to pay scalper prices. It's okay to pay over MSRP because it just makes sense for the business wise. Imagine if you can't run your business for a few months because you're waiting for your graphics card. Like, that's not gonna work, right? It's better to just spend this, and because there's no other option. I hope this all makes sense, and let me underline a few things. Even though I'm happy to pay the scalper prices because there's no other option, I absolutely hate that those graphics cards are very expensive and the processors are very expensive, because I would love to upgrade to a 3080, which are so rare, but as you know, I'm still running my 2060 Super, not 3060, 2060 Super, because there isn't anything in stock. But I just wanted to kind of broaden people's view on the professional business world, content creation world, if you need this for your work. And that's why we're paying scalper prices, because some people just I don't know, you know, maybe they need a little bit of educating because they feel like they need to fuel their anger into the comment section and say, I can't believe you. This is why people need to do it. And if you understand that someone's living is on the line and they just paid the scalper prices because they need this for a living, you probably know, actually, do you know what? It's all right. It's better for everybody, I believe, that we have some graphics cards available, even though they're more expensive, than having no graphics cards available and we're just waiting for stock until some guys mine some more, you know, sand and make some more silicon so they can make graphics cards and make new factories, because the worldwide, you know, chip shortage is absolutely insane. Better to have some available right now than nothing available. I hope that makes sense. Does that make sense? Okay, let me know what you think, and if you don't agree with me, I'd love to hear from you in the comment section below. Now, if you did find this video helpful and you thought, do you know what, this guy might actually have a point, then hit that like button. It actually helps, you know, the algorithm to form. What else is there to say? Hit that subscribe button if you haven't yet. If you're new here, this is a channel where we focus on tech for creators, especially PC builds for content creators like video editors, photographers, and so on. So if you enjoy content like this or would like to know more, that subscribe button is your friend. Thanks guys for watching. I'll see you soon. Bye bye.